Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emily. I know I haven't posted a while on here. Sorry guys,
You guys haven't seen me in a while.
I just lost some ideas on what to post, but I finally came up with an idea. Also, as some ruined it, my sister's in the video. It was supposed to be a surprise.
Shut up.
Anyway, we're going to do real life ghost experiences that we experienced.
Ooh, okay.
So, do you want me to go first or do you want to?
You go first.
Okay. So, I don't know if I told this story before. I actually have two stories now. So, the first story was in Wisconsin. My great-grandmother, no, my grandma, was it grandma or great-grandma?
Great-grandmother.
It was great-grandma, my great-grandma who owned the house. And she passed it on to my grandma. So, went up there to live, thinking, it was going to be okay. So, it was the second night we were there. I went up to use the bathroom. We had two bathrooms, one downstairs and there was one upstairs. I went upstairs to use the bathroom where my room was. And, okay, so over here was like the toilet and over here was like the trash can. I saw like the shadow like run like that. And it was, I don't know if it was, I saw it twice. So I don't know if it was my ass playing tricks on me or, And mind you, this house was buried on, or was built on a Indian ground thing. Anyway, so yeah, that was one of the experiences in Wisconsin. The second experience was about like a week later. So I was sleeping and I felt like a presence like on the end of my bed, or like I felt like pressure, like pushed down. And I also felt like someone touched my back. And I didn't want to turn around whatsoever. And it was like, no, we ended up moving out there. I don't remember when, but we ended up moving. And now we are also living in another haunted house, which is this one. And it's haunted by a little girl. And we've had a couple creepy experiences, right?
Oh, yeah.
And,
which leads into my first story.
Okay. So now it's my sister's story time.
Okay. Hi, guys. Forgive me. I look ugly as hell. I don't have any makeup on or shit. So
Wait, let me hold it.
You gotta deal with me. So basically forgive my sister's angles. She literally has asthma, so she coughs and she like shakes the damn camera. So, basically, guys, if you're wondering, we're outside.
Yeah.
So basically what happened with me, so what happened was I was at my grandparents' house and I had to come here because I was kicked out because my grandparents used to be really rude about my weight. I'm actually losing weight, believe it or not. So basically, what happened was I got kicked out and I moved here. And my grandmother warned me. My biological grandma warned me. She was like, this house is haunted. The most she usually does is watch you sleep. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Right.
So the first experience I had was me and Emily were in the kitchen one night. And I saw the shadow of a little girl. Right. Now, this little girl looked like to be like 8 or 9, but it was just the shadow. We did not see her. We saw her shadow. Which was kind of creepy. And it was, like, on the wall, and it was, like, a full-bodied shadow. Right. Like, you could see her dress, you could see her arms and legs. I couldn't see her head, which is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
The second, I actually have 3 experiences. Not here, the third experience is somewhere else. But,
and mind you, the experience she's talking about right now, we were home alone with the ghost.
Yes. So then the second experience that we had, we were home alone. And we heard what we thought was crying coming from my mom and dad's bedroom.
Right. Oh, we live with my grandma and my mom and dad and our uncle.
Yes.
So.
And it's really hard because it's a 2-bedroom house with how many people?
Like
Uncle Lewis,
Grandma
me.
Betty.
Grandma Betty's in the hospital.
She still counts.
Yeah.
Grandma Betty, Uncle Lewis, Mom, Dad, Grandma Ethel, me, you. It's like
7 people in a
6.
2-bedroom home.
How many people do we have in Aurora?
We had Grandma, Grandpa, Uncle Jerry, me, you, Mom, and Dad. And Grandma Betty.
Yeah.
So it was like 7 people living together. It was hard.
Right.
in a 2-bedroom house too. The other house had 3 bedrooms.
See, we slept in Grandpa's room.
Yeah, but it had 3 bedrooms.
And the one across was Uncle Jerry. Yeah, 3 bedrooms.
One
was
so
a
yeah,
queen-size bedroom, right?
7 people in a
master
2-bedroom house with
Right.
2 cats. It's pretty hard. But we make it work. We make it work.
Oh, and also, guys.
Hold on. Let me get back to the ghost thing. So we were home alone. Nobody was there. This is before my uncle moved in. My mom, dad, and my grandmother went to Evansville, Indiana to see my grandmother,
Right.
who is currently in the hospital. My step-grandmother. Let me make this clear. Me and my sister are sisters, but we are step-sisters.
Right.
So,
Oh, no, half-sisters.
half-sisters, yeah. So,
If we were step-sisters, it would be like a different mom and dad or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But
So, basically,
we have the same mom, but
we have the same mom, but
the
not
same
the same dad.
Right.
By the way, fuck you, Dad, if you're watching.
He better not be on my channel.
Yeah, no. Ew. My dad's name was
Also,
Steve.
guys,
Like, fuck him. Anyways.
Hold on. Let's change the subject for a minute. I want to say something really quickly. So, you probably know who you are. I'm not saying names. But the bitch who didn't believe me about you know what, if you were a true friend, you would have believed me. You also wouldn't have stood up for him, saying that he didn't do it. Anyway, I'm not getting
exactly who she's talking to, but we don't want to
And the
start
person-
drama on the channel. But the bitch
Right.
knows who we're talking about.
And also, the person you tried getting come after me, yes, I'm exposing you. I don't give a crap. The person who you tried getting after me, guess what? You don't know my address. Bye. Anyway, sorry about that. I just had to vent like that because I just had to get that off my chest. It was
Okay, so
making
how did
me
it
mad
go
so
from...
bad.
Well, she's basically haunted, but anyways, besides the point.
Anyway, sorry about that, you guys. I had to vent.
Okay, so back to the point. So I heard what we thought was crying in my dad's bedroom.
Right.
Mind you, they were in Evansville, Indiana with my grandmother, and my uncle didn't live with us yet. So it was
Right.
just me and Emily. We didn't want to go see what it was because we were pretty fucking creeped out.
Yeah.
The next thing that happened was we were doing the Estes method. If you
Yeah.
guys don't know what it is, watch Sam and Colby's channel. They
Also,
have like a
shout out
whole
to
thing
Sam and
overnight.
Colby.
Yes. So yeah, if you don't know what an Estes method is, check out Sam and Colby channel. I'm actually huge on ghosts. I just don't like being haunted.
Right. Oh, also, another reason I haven't been uploading is because of my stupid phone is being stupid with the storage. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much more can be recorded, but that is okay.
Right.
So, guys, forgive my teeth.
So if it cuts off, we'll just do a second part to this video. So,
Yeah, so we'll just do a second part,
right.
and then we'll upload it the same day. So don't
Also,
worry
guys,
about that.
I need some ideas on some videos you want me to do in the future because I really want to keep uploading more and more. Just,
Yeah.
because, I mean...
So on to my third experience.
Also,
So
thank you guys
Oh.
for 100 and something subscribers.
yes. Even though this isn't my channel, thank you so much for subscribing to my sister.
Yes.
Anyways, so on to my third third experience. I'm only going to do 3 stories because I don't know what else, So my third story is when I was in Chicago at this place. It was called a Transitional Living Program, or TLP.
Right.
Basically, did it? No, it didn't stop. Okay. So,
Experience to say, another story.
hold on. Okay. So there were, if you count the basement as a floor, I guess you could say there was 4 floors, but there were 3 floors. The first floor was for the dining room and dining room / living room. There was the kitchen where we got our food and stuff. The second floor is where females were, and the third floor was where males were. And then the basement was where a laundry room and stuff was. So each floor had its own spirit. Well, own spirits. The third floor had something dark. I don't know what it was. All I know is it was something dark. I did not like being upstairs on the 3rd floor, and there was this one kid who I had to constantly keep an eye on because he would either attack me, he would go after the other females. Like I said, we had to keep an eye on him, mostly to help the staff. I'm not going to say any staff names because I don't want to get the staff in trouble. So basically, in the basement, there was always a feeling of getting watched. And even though this spirit was not necessarily evil, it was not a friendly spirit. I don't know what it was. I mean, sometimes I got the vibe that it was friendly. Sometimes I got a different vibe. I think it was probably angry. I don't claim to be a psychic. But I can, like, sense people's energy, basically. And I can, if it chooses to show itself to me, I can see them. But I'm not claiming to be a psychic. I'm not claiming to be. Like, I don't know their history. I don't know why they died. I don't know when they died. They don't tell me anything. I can see them. Not calling myself a psychic. Saying it for the 3rd time because some people are like, oh, this girl's claiming to be a psychic. I'm not a psychic. In no way, shape, or form am I a psychic. I can just sometimes see them when they let me. Right. So my first experience in the house was kind of comforting because I had just lost an aunt before I went to the... I just lost my aunt before I went in. And so I was taking a shower one day, and I heard in a female voice that it said, thank you, and I smelled cigarette smoke. And I knew that I was in the bathroom alone because I had the bathroom door locked. So, she said thank you, and I said, you're welcome. And then I smelt roses, and it disappeared. I smelled cigarette smoke while she was in there, and then she disappeared. My aunt loved to smoke cigarettes, so I'm pretty sure it was my aunt. I feel terrible because I've never really got to say goodbye to her, and I kind of wish I could have. My second experience was a little bit more creepy. So what happened was my best friend, shout out to Cheyenne, if you're watching this, hello. You might, if you check out my sister's channel, you're going to love it. Maybe you'll see me. Right. I don't know. You really like Michael Jackson, it's okay. Huh?
Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Also, guys, this isn't any of the subject, but I'm not excited for Wednesday. I have an all-day testing Wednesday, and I'm not excited for it.
Why did you just interrupt me?
Oh,
anyways, my second experience, Cheyenne came upstairs, and she was like, hey, Chelsea,